Hey, welcome back to class. Today we are going to learn about Simpsons rule formula and we are going to learn it using an example. So we have this example here. Evaluate, given this sum, I is equals to integral 1 divided by 1 plus x dx. We are going to have it correct to 3 decimal places, and we have been told that we use h is equals to 0.25. So we have step number one, we tabulate our x and y values. So tabulate x and y values. So, and in this case, we've not been given the values of x and the values of y, but we have the boundary is from between 0 and 1, and the difference between the sub intervals in this boundary is 0.25. So it's simple. So we are going to have x, then it starts from 0. So having 0, we are going to add 0.25 to have the value of the other x. So 0 plus 0.25 is 0.25, and the next value of x will be 0.25 plus 0.25. You have to add them until you reach the point where 1 is found. So we have 0.25 plus 0.25, which is 0.50. Then we have 0.50 plus 0.25, which is equals to 0.75, and the last one will be 1.00. So what about finding the values of x, of y? Y is equals to 1 over 1 plus x. So we are going to replace our x with the values of x here to find the values of y, and which will be, when you replace 0, it will give you 1.000. Then we have 0.800, then we have 0.6667, then we have 0.5714, then we have the last one, which is 0.5000. When you replace 0.25 to this x, you'll find 0.800. You replace 0.50 here, you find 0.6667. Then when you replace 0.75, you'll get 0.5714, and the last one, when you replace with 1, you'll get it 0.5000. So our table will look like this: x, y. So we put the values of x. 0, it corresponds with 1.00. Then we have 0.25 with 0.800. Then you have 0.50 corresponds with 0.6667. Then you have 0.75, which corresponds with 0.5714. Then you have 1 with 0.500. So from there, step number two, you label your y values. So this is how you label your, so that it gets easier while doing your sum. So we have, this is y0, y1, y2, y3, and y4. So after that, step number 3, you write down the formula. That is the Simpsons formula, which will be, we have h over 3, it's h over 3 multiplied by y0 plus yn, plus 4 y1 plus y3. You skip one value, so you have y1 plus y3 plus y5 and so on, plus 2. We have y2, the ones which you skipped here are the one that you're going to write it here, plus y4 plus y6 and so on. And now in our case here we are going to replace, so step number 4, you replace the y's, you replace the y's with the values in the table above. So we are going to have our h, we were told it's 0.25. So we have the value of h, which will be 0.25 divided by 3. Our y naught, we've labeled them here. So we have y naught is 1.000. So we have 1.000 plus yn. Yn is the last value, or the value of the upper boundary of what you're, of the equation that you are using. Our integral was lying between the boundary of 0 and 1. So y naught should be the initial boundary where the boundary starts, and yn is where the boundary ends. So our y4 is going to be our yn. So we have 0.5000 plus 4. So then we have y1, it's here. So we are going to have y1 with 0.8000 plus, then we have y3, this is y3 here. So it will be 0.5714 plus 2. So we are going only to have one value here because it is not long. So we have 0.6667. 0.6667. So after that, we open the brackets. So we have, when you open the brackets, when you open the whole brackets, you'll get the answer to be, kindly use your calculator. So you're going to have 0.6932, but because we've been told here to find in 3 decimal places, we are going to have it to be 0.693. So this is the answer. Make sure you practice